Republican Congressman Jim Jordan thought that he had quite the zinger against the Biden administration to show the world just how corrupt President Biden really is during an appearance on Fox News late last week. But as per usual, Jim Jordan basically fell flat on his face and actually ended up reminding the folks all across the country of just how corrupt Donald Trump was in office. So what did Jim Jordan say that sparked people to think of Trump's corruption instead of Biden's corruption? Well, it was this. When you do something that benefits your family financially and you're a public official, that's not supposed to happen. If you're a public official and you do something that benefits your family financially, that's not supposed to happen. You know, like if you put your daughter in your cabinet and then she's getting trademarks over in China, her husband, you put him in the cabinet, he's getting all kinds of business deals from the Middle East, $2 billion because of the position you put him in, because of your political power. Or how about the fact that you spent 1 out of every 3 days of your presidency at one of your own golf courses, racking up the bills that the Secret Service had to pay to your golf club that actually put money in your pocket and the pockets of your 2 adult sons? How about the fact that while you were president, the Trump Organization itself, according to a recent report, raked in hundreds of millions of dollars from overseas businesses? Those hundreds of millions, by the way, again, because Trump did not divest, they go into his pocket, they go into the pockets of Eric, and they go into the pockets of Don Jr. Donald Trump used his position to make sure that every single member of his family was making as much money as humanly possible. So for Jim Jordan to go out there and suggest that Biden did this, there's still no evidence Biden did this. Even the GOP's star witnesses this past year have said that didn't happen. You have his financial statements. You've seen that didn't happen. But you're still out there pushing this lie anyway, not realizing that when you say things like this, Jim, it actually applies to Donald Trump, the family that did enrich themselves off their father being president of the United States. Or maybe it doesn't remind you of Donald Trump. Maybe instead you're thinking of James Comer, who, has his little shell company and ended up paying his own brother $200,000. What for? We don't quite know, but he seems to have used his position to enrich his family members. Maybe you're talking about Clarence Thomas and his wife, Jenny. I mean, there's lots of Republican corruption to go around, so maybe in the future, Jim, you ought to be a little bit more clear with your statements, because all you did was remind the public of just how corrupt the entire Republican Party, whether it's your presidents, whether it's your Supreme Court justices, or just your regular old run-of-the-mill members of Congress, you reminded everybody of how corrupt and greedy they truly are. So, thank you for that. It was a bit of an early Christmas present, and we're all grateful for it.